Hi, today we are going to divide the polynomial by using long division. Okay? First thing you're going to do, you write it. The number divided, we call it dividend. Dividend you're going to write here. And then divisor, the dividing one, we're going to put it here. So y minus 3 right here. And then when you write it dividend here, you need to write it standard form, which is descending order. So biggest degree here, 2y cubed. So I'm going to write it 2y cubed right there. And then second degree right here, minus y squared. And then there's a 25, but there's a first degree missing, right? Then when you write it standard form here for the long division, you need to put placeholder y, but I mean 0. Maybe we put the 0y, which is 0, right? But that's first degree missing, so I write 0y. And plus 25 right there. So that's first step. Everybody understand? So for the long division, you write it dividend, okay, in descending order, and then any missing term, you put it 0y right there. Everybody got it? And now, all the time, we dealing with biggest degree. Okay, leading term. Here, 2y cubed, this is y. I say captain. Let's deal with captain only, okay? So this one, we deal with it. This 2y cubed divided by y. Okay? That means number 2 divided by 1, this is 2. Then y cubed divided by y, which means y cubed divided by y means this y multiplied 3 times, and this 1 time you can cancel out, y to the second power. Easy way, 3 and divide by y means 3 minus 1. Exponent, you just subtract 1, so y squared, right? So now what we can check, this time that should be this. So 2 times 1 is 2, y squared times y, 2 times, and one more time, 3 times. Got it? And after that, you're going to multiply this 2 term, and you're going to write 2 term here. So this time, this will be 2y cubed. And this time, minus 3, I'm going to write here. So let's do sign first. Minus and plus, sign should be minus. And 3 times 2, that will be 6, right? And then y squared. Everybody got it up here? Okay? So one more time. After I checked the captain only, I found out 2y squared is 2y cubed divided by y is that. And then after that, I multiply each. This one should just follow. Because that's 2 term, then you should have 2 term here. Okay? Now, you see that this one is the same, right? You know, to get rid of this, I might subtract it. But when you subtract, I see a lot of you guys make mistake. So instead of subtraction, I just change the sign, which means that's a subtraction. Now you just add it, then this cancels out, right? Now this one, minus 1 plus 6, because the like term, you just calculate number, coefficient only. Minus 1 plus 6 is what? 5y squared, right? We can put all this one down, but we just need 2 term, because that's 2 term. Then just 1y for now, this one down, okay? Now this is 2 term, now this becomes captain. It says I'm captain now, okay? So 5y squared and y. So 5y squared divided by y, that means this is 1, 5 divided by 1 is 5 again, and y squared divided by y, 1y. Okay? So this multiply 5 and then 2y, 5y squared, right? And now this one should be following, should need to calculate 2. So plus 5y times minus 3. Sign first, minus, plus, minus. 3 times 5, minus 15, and just 1y, right? Next step was what? We need to subtract it. When it says subtraction, I just change the sign. That result will be subtraction. So now, this cancels out right here, right? But this becomes 15y, right? And 25 should become down right there. Now this one should be down. Everybody got it? And now 15y say what? I'm captain. I'm captain. So now we deal with it. So y times what is 15y? Y times plus 15. Everybody got it? Right? Then I multiply this one. 15 times y. 15y. Right? And 15 times minus 3. Negative 45. Right? Now, again, instead of subtraction, I change the sign. I add it. This cancels out. This is a 70, right? This is a first degree, and this is last degree, right? This is a just constant number only. Then circle it because we're done. And this one we call it remainder. Okay? And when we write it, this in the answer, you need to write it. You better write it this way. Dividend 2y cubed minus y squared. You don't need to 0y anymore. Plus 25 equals. Okay? All the time. Dividend equals divisor. Divisor is dividing term, the polynomial. So y minus 3 is divisor right there. And this top one, this one we call it quotient. You're going to multiply quotient. So 2y squared plus 5y plus 15. And close the parenthesis. And remainder plus 70. Remainder you need to add 70. Okay? If you do that way, this one you foiling, okay? And then you add 70, that should be this. You can check it that way, whether you got it right answer or not.